good. We're drinking alcohol.
Everyone pours like a drink, just a sip in the middle, and whoever loses has to chug it. So it's a win-win situation.
That's kind of like the say never too much.
Oh my sweet.
Damien, that's a good idea.
It's gonna go so fast.
Hey, let's enjoy it now. We're one bottle down, beer down, and White's almost there. So we got 4 bottles.
Savor time.
And we're all gonna get all loose because we haven't had alcohol.
Well, I poured like little sips in it. Sipping, I feel warm as heck right now.
I like it.
Anthony, I like your outfit. I like your outfit too.
Never raced on the guy.
So my beer drinking party.
Very good.
I wanted to wear socks.
Clean up nice.
Like having things over there right now.
I don't know. Nobody's children lie about it because the greatest man I've ever
How much you guys pour?
I have this one.
We just fill our glass. Thing is, I don't know if I need it. So go with that or
I don't really know about you.
Oh. Estie's your date. She looks really cute tonight. She looks so cute.
That's why we don't
Can you look at music?
Baby.
Cheers, mama.
Well, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll get home.
Let's play Never Have I Ever.
No music. Oh my god.
No?
I feel like because we play games all the time now, I'm like, I don't want to play a game. I just want to think it.
At least to have not to allow you to participate.
Yeah, some have not week, you guys.
That would be apt if we couldn't.
Wait, are we playing 5 fingers?
We'll get punishment for that.
5 fingers?
Yeah.
That's such a fun game.
Yeah, fingers.
5 fingers is hilarious.
I thought I was doing a nice day after, but don't they really can.
Like every sip is a drink in the
These were so hard. Why are we kind of magic? Really? Because
Oh, it's so much.
Yeah, I got one.
Think about it. Not 5. Are you excited about yours?
Listen, he got Michael. You were like really strong with Michael.
I've got some beer right now. I'm gonna work on this.
I'm good, buddy.
I'm literally savoring this beer right now.
I'm literally
Swear to God.
Bro, I
This
couldn't
carrot
even
has never tasted so good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I want everybody to drink it because it's my very formal.
Right? Like, you know?
To get Eddie's attention tonight. We're gonna
Should we sit down? Are you wanting us to sit
yeah,
down?
we will. I think we're, I don't know. We,
I can't
yeah, we
wait
have to wait for Esty. Oh, for beer.
Uh-oh. It was I bought 2 of them.
Yeah, man, if we can do anything like this while we can.
So I bought a second one, and then I took some and made it
We're here for a short time, not a long time.
It is a shirt.
Brilliant.
Oh, what?
So you attacked
So I bought 2 of the same.
We should have kept this for like later show.
And then I added this.
Oh, whatever.
Dave was wearing
And then I kept the other one.
Did Eddie come on a motorcycle? Yes or no?
Brilliant.
Do you accept?
Somebody's an innovator.
Do you accept?
This is Michael. His name's not Eddie tonight.
Oh, we don't have a different name tonight.
Right?
I'm Tiffany.
My name?
With a Y and 2 Y's.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Why and 2 Y's.
Oh yeah, but pretty.
I was like, how am I
Young
gonna
version.
like sexy?
Yeah, the
Wait,
young-
can you bottle
The younger version, but doesn't share my
Everybody, my name is
It's like
Channing
Ashley for
tonight.
this day. I was like, you
And
remind me.
So that's what I'm going with for tonight.
What are we doing?
My name is Channing.
Just kidding.
Channing, all right, he's Channing. I'm Austin. This is Tiff with 2 eyes and an eye and 3. What?
You are an
You remind me of someone. Just saying. Wait, younger.
But a pretty Sarah Jessica Parker.
I don't think we're allowed to.
Hey, my name is Pancho.
I'm saying Sam's pretty. I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I don't think we're allowed to insult.
Okay, everyone's got new names for
Sorry,
tonight.
Sarah.
Listen, if I call her Sarah,
Yeah,
that means
that's a
Sarah's pretty
compliment.
slick.
Yeah.
You're totally pregnant. It was like,
Oh my God.
Thank
I
you,
don't even.
BBCAN
I'm gonna throw
God.
this drink in your face, but I also want to drink it more than that. So know that I'm doing it in spirit.
Thank you, BBCAN gods.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's always a limited going
Never
down.
savored cup in a red cup.
not cool.
You.
hey,
Maybe not you.
likewise. Well, yeah, you know what?
Cheers, guys.
Oh man, I
Majority always wins.
I
I
guess.
was, you know, there's that part of myself, but also the drinking part of myself. I was gonna lose it.
The baby got his bottle.
Collected.
I woke up and I was like, do we have dinner?
Not no more.
This is a sober house tonight.
We all look very unsure. We have alcohol in our heads. It doesn't seem correct or real, but we're still drinking.
Yeah.
We should all have a good time.
Everyone that drinks is eliminated.
How long can you...
Shit.
Shit.
Damn. Motherfucker.
Okay, ready? We'll finish our drinks. I'll get a bottle. I'll go around. I'll pour it all equally.
And there's one more
Finish
bottle
that
of red.
one. We'll go over another bottle. I'll pour it all equally, and we'll just do it like that.
Yeah, and then we'll take our nice little pictures, because I need to make a scrapbook for the season. I need as many pictures as possible.
Should
Hey,
we
you
sit the
guys want to start by taking a picture of the boys now that since we're all here?
Yeah.
Come, let's stand here. Who's got the camera?
Hey everybody, please hit the share, please hit the like, please subscribe. Thank you. I'll be on in a moment.
I am a party photographer, so could you, sir, please? Okay.
Everybody, Eddie used to be in the middle.
It'll work, sure.
Eddie used to be in the middle.
Yeah, Eddie, get in there.
Let me get in here. You gotta get this shot.
Oh, you going to
Eddie,
Come back then. Come back.
Yeah, I would love it if we had someone else on the floor here to develop the vote.
Adam. Yeah.
Chip and Dale. And then Dale in the middle, like this. I'm seeing a lot of red on this side. Can we
spread it out?
Okay.
Over there?
No. There.
Perfect. Yeah. I like that. That's a good
We'll get
contrast.
Mackie's shoes in.
We're really good at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We made the
Yeah,
semifinals.
I feel like I'm like, it feels like it's free. I need Mark just to move a little bit over here and Adam move a little bit over here.
Don't cover the sauce, baby.
Yeah. Wow, you are
Don't cover the sauce,
This is
baby.
going to be a great photo. BB7.
This is going on Instagram.
And these are the boys. Give me smoldering. Give me I'm gonna do this.
Make love to the camera.
Yes, you're an animal. You're an animal. You love this. You love this. These are the ladies and the men who are going to slide into those DMs.
Heck flip.
Eddie, to me. That's right.
Good job, guys.
We'll wait for Ed. We're blocking the view, though.
Eddie is wearing women's pants.
No, that's the one. I feel like you gotta be mean. Hey, come back. Like this is one of the funny on a parade, but she was standing there in the view. They have lots. Look, they have a whole bunch right here. We can all pull stuff on here too.
They got you.
What matters is that you got the photo, right?
You got the same picture.
Then we're good. Same touch on top. Well, bring it out.
The weather is changing quickly here in Wisconsin. We will be experiencing some fog
I got your drink. I'll get it.
at low altitudes,
Now, girls.
approximately 600 feet. That is.
Picture.
Oh, okay. On the stairs?
And date.
Here.
Oh, it's okay.
We should do it on the stairs. Yeah.
No. We're gonna do a group picture.
I'll do a group picture on the
Or you want
stairs.
the-
I'll
just
do
the
girls
ladies
right now.
Just the ladies. We're doing couples tomorrow.
Girls.
Are we mixing this?
I don't know what that was.
No, it's just right now. You can.
Hell's not. I'm not revealing
Let's make noises based
Okay,
on
are we
like...
ready?
the actor part.
No, it's fine.
On gateway.
And then there's white, red.
Oh, hey, like,
my drink?
Where's my drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Are we going up?
It's like finished like I like that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, come on.
Girls? Ladies, just ladies.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Joe.
Wow.
The ladies that did the stair pose.
Come on. It doesn't matter where everybody else goes because I'm Diana Ross. These are just the Supremes.
Please. Diana Ross, my ass. Dead ass.
You're the directional. I'll take the camera. I'm totally the director now. I'll take the shot.
Where? How's Tamar doing?
Yeah, Mark.
All right, just to quiet down that Mongolian clusterfuck that's going on right now. The house guests are basically all together. It's all kumbaya and shit. I mean, no strife really in this house to speak of. Everybody's at various stages of dressed up, kind of. A couple of the guys are going pretty simple, like Dane is wearing a vest with a bow tie. Adam is just wearing no shirt and a bow tie. Damien is wearing what the Antichrist would wear, a red, like a scarlet red shirt with a vest and a tie. Looks nice. Looks nice. And the ladies are dressed to kill. Samantha. Damn. Steffi. Or Esty. Looking damn good. Chelsea. Wow. Kiki. Let's see. Even Cory. Respectable. Very respectable. And Esty is looking as fresh as white linen can look. She looks like she just came out of a field of yellow dandelions, or not dandelions, or yellow, I don't know, buttercups or some shit. I don't know. She just looks like she just pranced in this white, flowing white dress thing that she's got on, and it goes all the way down to her ankles almost. And but everybody's now going on upstairs. They were just downstairs. They just got alcohol, by the way. So that is partially why they're a little loud. They're playing some sort of game here, it looks like. Or no. Or they were just messing around.
All the boys, hold your dates hip.
Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be prom night. That's the deal. They're supposed to be doing some sort of prom night thing here.
What's in the picture?
So they're pretending and taking pictures. You know, they had all the guys together taking pictures, so that's why they're dressed up. They're dressed up, it's supposed to be like a prom night. Okay. Alright, whatever. Kailyn, I'm just thinking, Kailyn, it's your prom night, huh? You only had that prom night 11 years ago, right? No, you didn't. How many years ago did you have that prom night, Kailyn? You're what, 42? Let's say you graduated on the schedule of many people do, and that's 18. I mean, I was fortunate that I was 17 when I graduated, but 18. I think my math is all right here, but I think that's somewhere over 20 years, like 24 years, I think. Kailyn has probably forgotten her goddamn prom. Just saying. Now all the house guests are going up to the entrance door to the house, the eye, and it looks like they're taking a group shot, letting the camera take a group shot of them. They're just playing to the cameras a lot. That's what they're just doing. They're just having a lot of fun, just hanging around, being a little dopey. But they're all making sure they're getting in good spots and standing just right, and so that's what they're just having a lot of fun doing it. By the way, there are veto results that I should tell you. The veto ceremony was held today. Now, of course, Adam had the veto, which he had won in a very close contest with Kiera. He did not use the veto. So Maki and Kiera remain on the block for eviction tomorrow night. I believe tomorrow. Well, I'm not sure if the eviction is tomorrow night. It'll either be Tuesday or Thursday. I do not know which it is. I believe. Well, I would imagine it would be Thursday then, because they usually let them kind of hang out for a few days. Yes. Esty is in white. That's correct. Yeah, Mama K got some splaining to do. Yeah, when it comes to her age, yeah, because there were already people that have said she's not 29. And so, and she's already actually been talked about as a nominee for next week. I've heard at least 2 or 3 people in the house talking about her. Her name has been floated out there very easily. So, and whether that be as a pawn or just as to get rid of her because they don't want her around. Because, see, the thing is you go in, and even if, and I guess this is just me, but if you go into the house, one thing you don't lie about is your age. That's like one of the, you don't lie about what you do for a living, unless it's really something, you know, like Derek. He had to lie about being a cop. I mean, shit. The first person to get disrespect in the house is going to be the cop. You know, the first person in the sense of get that guy out of here. The guy fucking investigates for a living. Shit. So yeah, you want to spy, you want a cop out of that house right away. But you don't lie about your age. I don't care how good you look, or how good you think you look. I mean, there are very few people that can get away with this shit, and those people who get away with it. All right, let's put some names out there. Okay, let's say somebody like Jennifer Aniston. Isn't she about 50? Sandra Bullock, over 50. Uma Thurman, about 50, right? All of these, Nicole Kidman, Julia Roberts, Cindy Crawford, fine as a motherfucker, all of them. All of them. They don't look 50. Shit, most of them don't even look 40. But like I said, even if you go in with your best face paint, which Canada was nice enough to do for them, to go into the house, they can't be able to maintain that throughout this game. That's why Kailyn has already accepted this, and she's been going around in muumuus. Now, right now, she's wearing simple, I believe it is, if that is her, and I'm sorry, maybe I came out, I don't know if that was her or not, to be honest. It's I should pick up a different angle here just so that I know. Bear with me, I have to get to the PC. Get over here. Oopsie. Whoopsie. Oh, don't do that. Monkeys. The monkeys are holding on to this thing, and they didn't want to let go. Alright. So, thank you for bearing with me. I'm changing the angle so I can see what's going on better. Let's go to angle 3. The only thing I don't like about I will say this, even though the Canadian Big Brother live feeds are free, thank you Canada, thank you Global, thank you Big Brother Canada. The thing that sucks is that the thumbnails over on the side are like 30 seconds to a minute, if not more, behind what's going on the screen. So if you go and you click on one, it's like taking you to something else. Maybe. Right now, looks like everybody's gone back downstairs to the living room. So it's the house in the round. They're sitting on the couches all around. They've got solo cups. That means they have alcohol. And let's go ahead and listen in. Before we do that, let me just give the quick shout-outs to the room here. And before we do the shout-outs, please, folks, if you could, please share. Hit the share that's on there right now, if you would. Light up Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter. Light up Twitter, light up Facebook, light up your email friends, spam the shit out of them with it. Let them know that we're on. And, you know, go ahead and please hit that subscribe, hit the like. It would be greatly appreciated. And any donations, if you wish to make them, paypal.me/BigBroBry, right to the side of my head, right up above, right about there. And so with that I say thank you. Please make sure also, If you're on YouTube on our sister channel, the Mothership, Big Brother Bry, please make sure that you do the same there. Subscribe, like, and share. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And let's go ahead and listen to everybody in the house. It looks like they're trying to do a little bit of a music jam session.
He's got pants to match. I don't know what to say.
This is Kiki trying to do freestyle rapping.
Saying that looks like Batwoman and Cory's new housewoman.
Okay.
All right. Go.
Oh, no.
You got first line.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
Okay, we're gonna get there.
I might have cocaine. I freeze.
Cory's not drunk enough yet.
Big Brother is a cool game, but at the end of the day, we're all the same.
Dane's hat. They're looking back.
Oh, we got a drum.
Yes.
Where the bars at, bro?
I got bars.
I'm trying to find some.
Just so everyone knows, my date is a drummer.
Oh, we need the glove too, man.
Oh.
Glove over here.
I forgot the shout-outs, goddammit. Come here, Zeta, Yankee. Debbie, what's up, Debbie? Miss Elementary. What up, Liliana? I don't know what that song is. I'm just making it up. Yankee message retracted. Oh, you naughty girl. I said no love notes during the show. Tommy Tremonti, what's up, my man? Andy. Okay, there we go. Oh, the Backstreet Boy. Backstreet Boy. Oh, Sam is jamming like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just the managers, you know, we're still
Eddie dancing like somebody at Studio 54 back in the day. Sounds like we got a little bit of Sugar Hill Gang going on in the background here. Yeah, you go, Kiki. Yeah, you go, Kiki. Come on. All right, Kiki, you're good, but let's get Sam in there. Okay. Stop showing the pots and pans. Let's show Chelsea, goddammit. Fuck me, Dad. Global cares. Cory looks like she's having a epileptic seizure while doing the backstroke. God damn! Este's like belly dancing and shit. Oh, Mama K. Yo, Mama. Yo, Mama. No, not Go Baba. I thought they were saying Yo, Mama. Yo, Mama. Sam. Oh. Go toe, go toe, go toe, go toe, go toe.
We're gonna get on the drum so you guys can do it.
Yay!
Okay, boys' turn.
Is alcohol wasted on the floor? Am I
Dane missed it.
Oh, Dane isn't here.
You have to do it again. We'll do it
I
again.
might lick that up.
CBS, add alcohol.
Oh.
You need more cowbell.
Oh, that's too valuable. Who's so
We're
bad?
so lit in 5 minutes.
My mic fell. You're looking it up?
I might do it again. No, don't do that.
Sounds like Animal from the Muppet Show has entered the Big Brother house.
No.
Leave no drink behind.
Who's making out with Adam tonight?
Who hasn't made out with Adam?
Dane would have done the same
I
thing.
be that person. I know we didn't practice. It's like a
Okay. Are we taking a pause to wait for Dane?
Toe is the greatest dancer of four-legged creatures around here. He beats all the cats. I mean, the cats can't even dance.
Okay, I need to balance this water.
Kiki's got a good beat on that. Dun, 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 dun. Now it sounds like something out of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, though, actually. A lot of, like, spoons on pots and pans is what the music was for that. Bender! Bender! Woo!
That's what I want. Careful. Lick it. Lick it.
Yeah. The fuck?
We bring more instruments. This is a scraper, yeah. There's been bare feet on this floor.
We have something to shake, right?
That's a sound. That's a good one.
All right, yeah, that. All right, Zeta.
All right, last ball. I'm going to share it up equally.
All right.
Yeah?
All right, Zeta, you have a point. Zeta, what did you say that you felt about salmon? Salmon. Yeah, salmon. I'm sure you like salmon, but I'm talking about Samantha. Salmon. First, last night it's Macadamian. Macadamian. That's a showmance I created. Macadamian. And it doesn't exist. That showmance does not exist. They are both straight males. However, Zeta, what was it that you said about Sam that you thought about her? Gross. Thank you. Okay. Now I was like, Sam, hey, right? She just put a big old lipstick smudge right with her lips right on the floor. The living room floor. And I think Maki said just a moment ago, after she left, people's bare feet have been there. Yes, they have. Hashtag gross. Thank you, Zeta. Hashtag reported. Reported for what? She should be reported. She's back on the couch. Sans lipstick, I suppose. Or at least half of it. She put one hell of a fucking smudge on the floor, though. They were saying something about getting a scraper. Shit, you need a scraper to pull that shit up?
Okay, so one of us do that and the other one have. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Well, stay with me.
Oh my God, look at those views.
Stay with me.
I'm right between the water.
Okay.
Sam hasn't washed her hair since she's been in the house? How do we know? Because I was going to say we haven't had a feed until day 7 or no 6. So I mean she could have before that, but I mean I don't know. But that is certainly possible. she didn't get it wet in the hot tub at all. Plus, that wouldn't count anyway. Oh, she said that today? That's funny. Reported on the nasty hair. Well, of course, Kim. Kim is our resident hairologist with those flowing locks. Nurse Julie also is another of our hairologists with the long flowing mane. And there's Nurse Julie. Nurse Julie. What's up, Nurse Julie? So I was just saying how you have the nice flowing locks, just like Kim does. You are both the hairologists of our group here, so. I'll have to say, of all the house guests, I would have to say Esty has probably the best hair, the best all-natural hair of anybody. Maki's hair is pretty damn cool, though. I'll say Maki's hair is cool. For the guys, Maki's got the best hair. Although you ladies will probably say Damien has the best hair, because I've heard some of you say that already.
Yeah, this is Eddie's bachelor party.
Put the chair in the middle.
Yeah.
Go, Dane. It's your birthday. Gonna party like it's your birthday.
Zeta's saying, you don't think she showered either? Ah. Oh, she was making out pretty good last night with Adam. In the pantry, they were having a nice little smoochy smooch. Come on, Eddie. You sit down in that chair, you motherfucker. Eddie. Isn't it funny how we're like... I'm just saying. Isn't it interesting how we're observing the hygiene habits of these people? Isn't that fucked? Because it's like, those of us, between all of us, we're watching this, you know, at various times throughout the day or night, and we're hearing, you know, this and watching that. And it's like, you know certain people have taken showers because you just catch them walking in or out occasionally out of the shower. So you just happen to know that one person, X, Y, or Z, has taken a shower. I know Mama K's taking a shower. I know Adam has taken a shower. I know Mark's taken a shower. I know Dane's taken a shower. I know Esty has taken a shower. I know Chelsea has taken a shower. I mean, there's a lot of them. But I haven't seen Sam take one. Don't know. Dead ass. That's probably what she smells like.
No, dance on Eddie. Ding dong.
Can I douse Sam in antibacterial soap? Actually, just take her into a big vat of Purell first. Then the scrub down.
House cat. I like that.
Yankee, to answer your question about brushing teeth, a vast majority of them seem to have very good dental care. Sam brushes her teeth like a motherfucker. Sam brushes her teeth. I'll keep it clean. She brushes her teeth very fast. Very fast. I will not illustrate it, because the hand motion alone would be turned into some sort of GIF. But anyway, uh-oh. Oh no. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? What's going on here? Eddie is going to get a lap dance from Adam. I got to turn the cameras to see this because they're focusing on Anthony and Kiki laughing about it. I think Eddie was supposed to be getting the lap dance. Or now it's over. Nope. Oh no, there he is. He's getting a lap dance from Adam and Dane. A striptease and a lap dance. Oh God, he's rubbing up on him now. And they shut the feed down for this. Maybe it's just as well. Maybe it's just as well. That's classified, right? Yeah, it just said that's classified. We love you, but the house guests need some space right now. Clearly, they need a room. Yeah, you know what's the funny thing, Phoenix? He goes and makes a comment about him having a nice ass, and then he's like, oh, thank you, and then Kiera or Kailyn says, you like him? And she goes, no, he's ugly, and I'm like,
Love at first sight? So I was wondering if
Dane.
please on BBCAN7 season 7 make it official.
Oh Lord.
And be my first showmance I've ever been in.
Oh my gosh.
And go to prom with me.
Dane is taking Eddie to the prom. And they're hugging.
That was amazing.
No, Adam had his pants on, I thought. He had his shirt off, but he had his pants on. That may be offensive?
Everyone's like, what?
That is funny. That's funny. I want more.
I suppose.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
They were having some really fucking messed up sex talk the other night, and then they got all of a sudden cut off. I guess they got scolded 2 days ago for the excessant degree of the sexual talk that they were having. Like, come on, guys! If you're gonna let them drink, you might as well let them talk about fucking. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, shit. Come on, Canada. You haven't heard of a Donkey Punch, a Cleveland Steamer, Dirty Sanchez, San Diego Taco, a beaded curtain. I'm just saying. Come on, Canadians are smart.
I'm gonna drink it so slow. Thank you.
I'm not even rinsing.
Oh. Eddie, you're supposed to catch the teeth.
Thank you.
Kim, that's a good question, Kim. No, I doubt that.
full glass.
This is your last. Wow. Wow.
I was good.
You're the best prom date I could ever ask for. This isn't even prom.
Can we all do a slow dance too?
Oh my god, yeah.
This is not prom, kids.
Oh
my god, this is
bad
Hey, I gotta smooth my date up.
This is for people that don't have a date. They really gotta work hard.
Okay.
So.
I love how Kailyn, 29-year-old Kailyn says, "This is not prom, kids."
More wine? Or that's my line, right?
Good to keep it 29 there, bro. Keep going.
Yeah, let me get some of that. I'm gonna stretch it out.
More wine.
We might need some more wine.
More wine gets more of the women in the chair. Or maybe a guy in the chair that has a woman giving the dance. Perhaps.
Whether it's prom or not prom, like,
Can we have a reenactment of Big Brother 9, people? Maybe? Would that be nice? I think so.
No, what's that Aerosmith song that like steals everyone's heart?
Please stop singing. Well, you know, I suppose if they're going to cut off the feeds for somebody possibly being offended, I mean, I understand. I mean, Canada does have very polite people. I mean, they really do. I mean, it's not a... I mean, if there's going to be a stereotype, Jesus Christ, that's the best stereotype you could have, right? I mean, talk about having a... Have you ever heard of any socio-economic group that has ever been considered, that's been labeled with a good stereotype? Think about it. I don't think so. I don't think so. Other than that Canadians are generally very polite. I mean, you don't make beer for shit, but that's what you guys grow up on. So I understand how you appreciate it. That's cool. It's like tap water. You know, you grow up with your own tap water, and then you go to somebody else's tap water, and you say, "That's shit. My tap water's better." I don't drink tap water. But we're still on a embargo here of the feed. Let me check other channels, just in case they've decided to pop up one or two channels that are now playing and giving something, and no. We are still down. For unknown reasons, we have PowerPoint presentation. That's actually, yeah, let's call it the BB PowerPoint. Because we're going through like 4 consecutive cards of things that they want to teach us or say to us or whatever. And, you know, basically the bullshit of like saying the feeds are down, so you can maybe go on a Twitter rant or do the hokey pokey. Thank you. Damn. Maki and Esty were just finishing a nice dance.
I'll try to do ballet.
So tomorrow we're wearing what? We're like dressier? We're wearing what, like Dane would wear? Or Damien is wearing right now?
Yes, baby.
Get it, girl?
We're dressing down.
Corey, shut up.
I'm dressing down.
I think we should.
She's the one that keeps singing, "No, music.
I'm not ready for it, Damien.
Yeah, you're right.
You came up with that? Or you guys were
Okay,
going?
Dane's now.
Okay,
Dane, sit.
No idea.
One. Okay.
Sit.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the hot seat.
Yeah.
That's the hot seat.
Yeah.
What? How am I
Dane,
first?
okay, I'm gonna start. I've got the first question.
Ooh. Can we snap?
Oh, really, Phoenix? That's
Just
awesome.
because I see things.
This is a bad game.
I know. This is good. You're gonna thank me later.
Okay.
Do you have aspirations for a stripping career?
I mean, there has been a time where I can't say the company's name, but it's called
That's funny.
Butts and Butters. And they've approached me, and I didn't say no.
He regretfully declined.
Is this true?
But yes. Yes. So, I mean, I didn't fully commit to them, but I've had experience serving chapless, you must say.
All right. Next question.
Kelsey's mind is just...
How many questions I gotta answer?
Everybody gets to ask
Earlier, I was like,
Everybody gets to ask a question.
One question each. That's a lot. That's okay.
That is a lot.
And Rupert, I'm sorry.
So apparently Dane's in the hot seat being asked questions here.
What? Okay, we'll go in a circle. What do you look forward to the most in this lifetime? Ooh, this is deep.
Wait, everybody asked the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I look
Anybody
most
that has
forward
one,
to?
right?
The Toronto Maple Leafs winning a fucking Stanley Cup.
That ain't happening anytime
Your
soon.
ex-wife and kids, but my first true love was the blue and white.
Said like a true Canadian.
In your lifetime,
And a diehard
you want
hockey
to get
fan.
married. Is that something that you think about?
Think about the ladies watching.
Think about the ladies.
I have my eye on some lady. It could be in this room.
Stop it! I told you no. Oh my God!
This is a bad, this is a bad game.
Your cooking is
I
fabulous.
ain't going up.
Mama K was just like, stop it, I told you
your
no.
first kid, boy.
Boy, Damien.
Okay.
Oh my God, amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll cheers to that.
Girl. Diana.
Yeah, we'll do snaps after we.
Yeah. I like
snaps are sick.
I can't snap
I like
because of
it.
my rope burn.
That's okay. Everybody do what they want. Do what they want.
Oh,
Okay,
rope
next,
burn, she
next.
said.
Yeah, eh?
So they must have had some rope
Anthony
burn
doesn't have one?
apparently from that
Next?
con.
Okay, I got one.
If you could date any
Oh,
boy
Damien.
in this house,
He did
who
ask
would
a
it
boy
be?
as well.
Oh, he did.
Oh, I
hey,
guess
Anthony.
Eddie. That was a
Next
stupid
to Eddie.
question. Sorry.
Next, Eddie.
That was a stupid question.
Next, Eddie. I just want experience, but Big Poppy. Because he is...
Oh, yeah. Look at him. He's like, yes, I am.
Papa, you're up.
Once you go, what? You never go back, what?
Don't go there, Dane. Don't go there, Dane. Yeah, they went to the offensive. Oh, Dane. Oh. Yeah, you guys heard it. Yeah. They went to that's classified. Yeah, that is classified. Now they'll come back.
This is good.
A green girl is holding a red solo cup,
Okay.
wearing some white, red lipstick. No,
Wait, what language does she speak?
she speaks some kind of bullshit that I can't understand. That was deep.
Oh my God.
All right. All right. All right. So the question was, who is your dream girl? Dane says, oh, it's a girl who holds a red solo cup and is wearing flowing white or wearing white. And she speaks a different language that I have no idea what the fuck it means, how to understand it. Talking about SD.
Anyone else has questions, I'll answer, but this is getting hot.
All right, Cory.
When was the last time you felt truly embarrassed?
Tawana! What's up, Tawana?
Like March 8th, which is weirdly, which weirdly occurred. I think in this household, I was pondering ideas, and I was doing one of these, like.
Awesome, Tawana. Awesome. Me too.
And I just went like this, and I was walking around naked, and all of a sudden I just saw some kind of instrument in my room go. And I'm like, why did that go like that? Well, yeah, I would do the same thing. So I walked into the washroom. So needless to say, Canada, you're welcome.
Rate it. That was good. That was
Rate it.
good. I think that was great way to finish. Great way to
Uh-oh, Eddie's turn.
Aww. Okay, how would you picture yourself after the show?
Like a superstar?
I would be picturing myself with an absolute romantic individual named Edward.
Named Edward.
Yeah.
After he just said his perfect woman is a girl with a red solo cup and a white dress.
When you get to the final
or a white outfit.
of this season, and if you win, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get up?
I call each and every single one of you, and we do this all over again, but way more alcohol.
Okay, that's it. You win. You win.
Rate it.
100 grand, gone in one night. Who did it? This guy did it.
No, nice try.
Almost got it. Okay.
How are we going to wait after that long?
Yeah, who else wants it?
No. Does nobody else here have a question for him?
Ooh.
Tell us why you think Canadian girls are the sexiest in the world.
Damn.
Tough question.
That's a freaking question. No, Chelsea. Well,
because Chelsea is Canadian.
They dress in black like leather bullshit. I like it.
Samantha's wearing black leather
naturally
bullshit.
Gorgeous. They're very genuine. They speak their mind, and I don't know what else to say.
That was good, Dane. That was
You
pretty
smitten
good.
me all the time. Am I out of this thing?
I have a question.
Hey.
So, tell me your first impression of all of the girls in the room.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I can tell you my first impression about Kiki.
What is it? What is it? Oh, no.
Tawana, I'll give you my answer. My favorite to win, the channel official favorite to win the game, strategically based, Chelsea. My favorite girl in the game so far, kind of a tie between Chelsea and Samantha. And Zeta's saying, gross. And I'm saying, well, actually, no, I should change that up. I'd say it's kind of a tie between, no, screw it. My favorite girl in the house is Esty. Because she's like the most sincere, down-to-earth, cool chick. But I do like Chelsea's possible strategy and just her way. And that's why I think she could win. But on the guy's side, I like Dane. I think he's cool. I think he's funny. At first I was kind of like, I don't know. But Anthony, I think, is a cool motherfucker. I like him. Mark's a little bit of a douche. Adam's a big douche. Eddie is an asshole. Cory, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence. So yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
What is she coming into?
I was pretty, I was smitten by you as well. You looked very good walking in. Just wondering, I was like, why is Cory walking in 6 days late? But I'm happy she did because she brought a lot of fun.
Yep.
A lot of activity, a lot of workouts.
Mm-hmm. And Cory shreds.
Yeah.
Cory
Jane, I'm happy you're here. Very happy you're here, Jane.
Hey, Margot.
Yeah.
Hey.
First impression of Mama K.
Of who?
Mama K.
Mama K knew me right off the bat. We connected right away. She said,
Hello, I know you.
before we even spoke, she's like, you're a hockey player? And I was just like, oh shit. I was honestly trying to hide my hockey player background, and she said it, and he said it. I was like,
I knew it the second October, seeing the hair, I was like, he's on
and that background of history, so let's embrace it. But yeah, those two really, right away. We're in the pantry. You're a hockey player? No.
He takes us a teeth.
We like teeth. He's like, you're a hockey player. I'm like, oh, shit.
What about Esty?
Yeah, don't forget her. I was orange.
Let's end it off
I
with
was
that.
orange. I looked orange. Let's leave it at that.
No, you didn't look.
No, you're beautiful.
Dane?
She's like, that's the woman
This is your answer.
Get out here, big brother.
Dane.
Esty, she's a spicy Colombian pretty little lady, and just looking forward to getting out of this house and seeing what happens.
Heavy.
Love it. Alright.
Okay, someone else can.
Yeah, somebody get the fucking.
No, Phoenix, I'm with you too.
Another game that doesn't put someone on the spot.
I mean, I don't dislike her, but I just don't find anything in her in the game.
Governor game, and we have to drink if someone messes up with the one.
But there's no more drink.
More wine.
I mean the pantry.
Damien. Take the hot seat. Take the hot seat.
Why don't the girls take a hot seat?
Yeah,
The girl's turn. All you have to do, girl's turn to sit down.
All you have to do is jump.
Yes, Phoenix, absolutely.
Chelsea, that's a risky seat. That's a lot. Let's go around and do one question.
Let's do one question. That's better.
Oh, yeah.
That's uncomfortable.
Pardon me.
You're HOA, buddy. I've given a lot this season. You guys know a lot already. I'm an open book.
Okay.
Play along.
My tan looks so gross.
No, it doesn't.
One more booze.
One more bottle. One more, maybe two.
Okay, so let's go to Adam then, and then start. And I'm gonna ask a few questions. Whoever wants to ask a question, asks.
BRB.
Ask
We'll go around.
somebody a question? Huh?
I mean,
I got one
we asked
for Adam. Adam,
Whoa.
brother man,
Whoa.
you ready?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but come on, get up in the hot seat, baby. I know, but it's only one question. Get up in the hot seat, sir.
I can't wait for this one.
I want to know who you think your three toughest competitions in this game are, and why.
Mama K, what the hell are you trying? She's going Dominique the Dominator right now. You're gonna get your ass put up for questions like that.
So somebody else ask him a question since nobody will go.
Silly ass.
I have a question.
Dumbass.
We'll go same theme but different theme.
Shit.
What?
Same theme but different. Three. We want to say three, okay? If you could have a threesome. No, let's make it foursome actually, because it's too predictable. Foursome with 3 girls in the
Ask these questions.
That's like.
As a more open
Okay, let's just pick.
I girls and then one girl left out and like,
Okay, I'm trying to keep the question, but switch the question.
All right, I have a question for Adam. I got one.
Okay.
Adam, what do you think is the most admirable quality in another human being?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, come on!
Go on deep.
I like the foursome question better.
Okay, I got
Gotta be able to fish, right?
grilled like 4 times.
Loyalty.
Yeah. Oh, we got snap on that one.
No loyalty, there's nothing there.
Yeah, Anthony is a smooth motherfucker. I like him. His choice of socks right now is pretty bad, but...
Anybody a
That's good.
You ask that question to anyone, and
Now you can ask anyone a question.
When you get a question.
Okay, wait. And let's think about the question.
Okay, wait. I have a
Anthony's socks and footwear are really, really bad.
I'll come right back.
Pee too.
It's
cool. I'm just messing up.
So, should we not take a smoke break while people pee?
Is there any more booze?
Let's have a cigarette and drink it.
Yeah,
I want to pee too.
Mr. Non-smoker.
I saw you have a cigarette and a drink.
Smoking a pancake?
What type of crumble nation is this? What type of crumble cake is this?
I'm ruining my buzz. I'm losing it.
Okay, fine.
Why can't we have one more?
We can't for it.
I got a girl back at home.
Put me on the spot.
I won't get
I have smoked. I have.
Throw the guy under the bus.
Okay, so there's been a break in the action. It's a smoke/pee break for everyone. They've gotten up from, most of them gotten up from the living room and are moving about the house to pee in different corners of the house to mark their territory. And then some are smoking elsewhere. Well, at least I think they're going to pee in certain parts to mark their territory. Well, maybe not. No. Well. Oh, okay. All right. So as you heard, there's an explanation of the Canadian rules. That is, I was wrong. There is no marking of territory. It's that they're just going to the restroom, the ladies and the men, both going to the restroom to take care of number one or number two. And then the others are going outside to have a smoky treat. And so right now we have about 5 or 6 folks that are outside having a smoky treat or just hanging out. Let's see here. Oh, they all ate Wendy's today. Oh, I didn't know that, Phoenix. Oh, that's interesting that they all got Wendy's. That's kind of awesome. Let's see. Oh, stuff is spaced out. I see you guys talking about stuff like, what the hell? Starbuck, cut it out. Stop being a biznitch. Starbuck growling upstairs, so it sounds like she's upset at probably Boomer. It's always Boomer's fault. Poor kid. Anyway, folks, you know, again, please make sure to share. Hit the like, subscribe, and if you're watching this on the replay on our main channel, Big Brother Bri, please do the same there. Subscribe, like, and share. It's always appreciated. Do it through Twitter, do it through Facebook, email, friends, family, people that you know that watch Big Brother or Big Brother Canada, or even if they haven't watched Canada before, like me. This is the first time I'm watching Canada. This is my first experience with it. So, I mean, hey, why not have a new fan also look through the eyes of a new fan, too? We can enjoy it together. So, I appreciate all of you that come by. I appreciate all of you that hang out. And, let's see here. And, oh, they went to classified behavior again. Since they're on the smoky break right now, I figured it's not too much that they're going to be really talking about, other than, because it does seem like, you know, mixed crowds that have dissipated. And they'll get back together to continue their partying. But they seem to be having a pretty nice time of it tonight. You know, I like to see them getting along, but at the same time, I also want to see some shit going on too. I want to see some. I mean, maybe that'll happen with a little time. Maybe within an hour or so, maybe we'll start to see some people starting to get a little grumpy or a little drunky or something if they get a little bit more wine, but I don't know if they are going to. Considering, I mean, I don't see any reason why they can't have extra wine at this point, because, I mean, everything's locked up for the week in the sense of the veto did not get used again. Adam chose not to use the veto, so Kiera is still on the block with Maki, and one of them is going home. So we kind of have to figure out who that is, though. Are they going to get rid of Maki? I mean, I truly believe he's the larger threat. Clearly, he's been there in those comps. He was third place in the second HOH comp. He was second place in the first HOH comp. And so, I mean, it certainly is something that he needs to. Or he was third place in the veto comp. That's what it was. I forget what the placing was for him in that second HOH, but I think he was, not too far off. Maki would be the smart one to get rid of. I would not like to see Maki go. Although, for what it's worth, I would not like to see Kiera go either. I think they should really have more of a chance to play in the game, too. So it's going to be sad to see either one go, in my opinion. I suppose if I had to choose who I'd rather see go, it would be Kiera. Just because they seem to be a much more emotional player. And that is not going to be something that you're going to be able to get through 70 days. If you can't get through 7 days without really having a rough time of it, you're not going to get through 70 days. Where on the other hand, Maki, he's got his brain. He's got his stuff together. And he's no dummy. He's got a great social game. Very likable, very energetic, good competitor. He really is, I would say, a total package when it comes to being a possible front runner to win the game. But that also is making him a front runner to be a possible nominee, or possibly victee in this case. So it really wouldn't shock me if Maki goes home, but we'll really see what's going to happen. Oh yes, by the way, Wonky is here in the room. You guys have noticed that now, because Wonky's talking in the room, so welcome, Wonky. And welcome to the new folks that have hopped into the room recently. I saw a number go up there, so we've gone up a few folks. And whoever came in, please feel free to make yourself known and say hi. If I haven't seen your name in there yet. Let's see. So, alright. Go upstairs before Brian gets you, Wonky. Oh, damn it, Zeta! They're already calling for her. Look, did you hear? Or no, look. Did you hear that? One of them's like, "Rah!" As they are falling down the stairs. Let's see the other feeds if they're back. The feeds did go quiet here for, I'm changing over to 3, but looks like all 4 are down. So they must be offending Canada somehow. Yeah, Zeta, you're crying, laughing. I'll punch you in the nose. We'll do that little thing. Like the Three Stooges, was it the thing with the... Did you get any on him? Really? Do you need some banaka? Christ. I mean, did you hear the wetness of that hiss? Did you hear the wetness in that hiss? It was like, I can't even do it. Man, I'm getting caught in the mouth just trying that shit. I need a beverage. Again, freshly squeezed. And, get a cookie, build a house. Oh, well, good. I guess I built a house then. Because I got a cookie. And it was good. Yeah, got the severed head, angle, I guess. What?
Kim said, Zeta, her, and you have a special name, the Three Modsketeers.
The Three Modsketeers? I love that. I fucking love that shit. I love that. My nose is itchy and I hate that. Let's see here. Andy E is saying it's sleepy time soon. Yeah. I know that, dude. I know that. Starbuck, don't worry. Mom will be out in a little bit. Starbuck is also trying to tell Wong what Zeta is saying. Get out of there now. Get out of there if you want to live. Not if you want to live, but if you want to live without getting caught snoring on the internet. Welcome to those who have just joined us. I am your host, Mr. Rourke. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Just kidding. We are right now in a holding pattern, I suppose. Yes, thank you very much for the airplane turn. God damn it, Zeta. You know what? We're gonna have to do one of those things, like they do online, where you can air a movie, and we're gonna watch Airplane or Airplane 1 and 2 or something. How about that? Because I'm just thinking here, the red zone is for immediate loading and unloading with the right zone is what I'm just going through that movie thinking all the shit that goes on in those two movies. You guys, if you haven't seen them, they're friggin' awesome. Anyway, let's see here. I'll have to figure out if we can do a screening of that somehow. I'll have to figure out how to do that. I'll have to look it up. What two plane crashes? I didn't hear anything about plane crashes, Yank.
There was one Ethiopian one. All 100 and some people died on it.
Oof.
157, something like that. I don't know about another one.
Were they suing? Never mind. What was the other one?
I don't know.
Wow, one Ethiopian flight, and then oof.
There were some Americans on it.
Well, yeah, I mean they're going to be Americans on pretty much any flight anywhere, unless you're going through like Iraq. Even then, it's maybe one or two. Well, then I guess that doesn't make me want to watch. Actually, now that makes me want to watch the airport movies. Airport 75, Airport 77, Airport 79, the Concorde. Those disaster movies. I don't think I'll watch those tonight. In honor of those. Sorry, my sick sense of humor is. And by the way, folks, I don't know if you realize this, but it is now the 5th anniversary of Flight A370 that went down in the Indian Ocean back in the day. The one that they never found anything of, really. That was a long time ago. Yeah. Elsewhere in the news, I'm in a holding pattern here, folks. As Wong said, I'm in a holding pattern. So right now we're de-icing our wings. We're just waiting. And we're just waiting to see if this ship takes off again. So what else is in the news? What happened in the Mueller report today? Anybody know? Did it get dropped yet? No, I guess not, because then everything would have just went to hell. There'd be like everything. My computer would be like smoking, and my iPad would be like buzzing and flipping up and upside down and shit if the Mueller report dropped, because I have so many things telling me like waiting on that. I don't talk politics. I don't talk politics. I'm just waiting to see what comes out in that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And I say that because and that was the old National Enquirer saying. That fits. Let's see here. So, I guess let's see what can we do right now for the moment. We can recap on what's gone on for the week. First, Dane wins HOH. He then puts up Kyra and Maki for eviction. He does consider, I believe it was Chelsea. He was considering, and who else was it he was considering? Do you remember? Okay, no problems. But anyway, that's who he decided on. So he got Maki and Kyra up for eviction. He used the reasoning that Maki was a good competitor, felt that he was a comp beast, which true, and certainly shows that he could have the capabilities of doing that. And then Kyra, just that she has been an emotional player and feels that that's not really necessarily meant for her, or that would affect her game or others' games and whatnot. So, but he was very politically correct about it, very polite about it, but very straightforward. And so Dane delivered a very good speech. And when they fought for the veto, it ended up with Adam winning the veto competition and winning it barely over Eddie, with Maki finishing in third. So, and that was a golf competition where they held a I'm sorry, that was the veto, right?
That was the HOH.
No, that was the HOH. I'm sorry. So wait. No, that was the one that Dane, of course. Yeah, Dane was the last. Dane won that one. That was the HOH. I am sorry. Mixing them up. That's where the short-term memory comes in, and I screw things up. Dane was the winner of the HOH. He, that was how he won that. That was in the putt competition. You were holding basically a putter with a very, very large head, about yay big, and you had to balance a ball on it. Very flat, very hard to keep that thing level. And so after winning that, he got his HOH. Very touching letter from, or a message from home. And I believe it was his sister, maybe, that had left the message. And he got pictures of his dad. And he had lost his dad to suicide about a year back, which was a very touching story that was being told at the time. And definitely very touching, and it had everybody in the room emotional. And so it really, really brought home a lot about Dane. Told you a lot about him. Where he came from. It told you a lot about his history, and he just, he opened up, and he was, if you couldn't tell he was sincere, I mean, there's no way there's anybody that was acting there. He was 100% authentic, And you could see people, even Adam, stone-faced Adam, was crying like a baby. Because, well, they've grown to care about each other. And so, and especially for Dane. Dane's a very well-liked guy in that house. So rolling into this, him winning HOH this week was a good thing. He's been getting along with everybody, even those who he has nominated. Maki still speaks with him. Kiera still speaks with him. He is telling Kiera that she is safe. He is trying to assure them that they are safe. And that Maki is the target. So Kiera has been tried to be very calm and collected about it since. Last night, they had a talk with, Kiera had a talk with Dane before bed. And it was a quick conversation, maybe about 2 minutes. And he said, no, you're doing fine. Just stay cool, stay calm. I promise you, you will be fine. And they hugged it out, and he said, you know, you're killing it. You're doing great. And Kiera left it with that and said thank you, and went to bed. So I believe they. The fuck? Hey, stop it, please, please. Thank you. Frickin' rude. What? I got to shout out Zeta on that one. I love that. I love that saying. Wonky, your side of the family behaves like this. See, this is your side of the family that's behaving like that. Our children take after her side of the family. I'm just saying. Not my side of the family. Her side of the family. Starbuck. Mike, the best place to catch up is on YouTube, actually. Just look up Big Brother Canada episode or EP, and it will pop up whatever you want. You should be able to find them without problem. That's how I was able to catch up on the first episodes. The first episode, because I missed the first one because I had a massive migraine that night and was not able to function. So yeah, that was. What did you feed them tonight? Nothing?
That's probably why.
Oh, they're eating each other then. Oh, well then. It's people. That's another one. Soylent Green. Watch that movie. By the way, did anyone watch Marathon Man, as I suggested? If they did, please let me know. And if you liked it. They took them all down, the people that I watched for first two.
The people who watched the first 2 episodes from on YouTube now don't have them up anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they probably got. Ah, got you. Gotcha. Yes, because I watched it within like 12 hours of it airing. So. Well, it is about that time, isn't it? Isn't it? It's almost 11. How's your arm doing, by the way?
Okay, it's sore from all the manipulating they did to it today when I
Oh, yes. By the way, for those that were wondering, because I know folks have been asking about Wong, and thank you for those who have been sending emails and messages through various other means. Wong has still got a broken elbow, but she did get it checked on today. It's been, what, 5 weeks?
Yeah.
5 weeks. And it is healing well. The doctor said she has about 2 more weeks of healing before, it should start to feel a little bit better, more comfortable, less pain, more manageable, and that she would have more, but full range of motion maybe 5 weeks down the road. And with, pain-free range of motion. So that's basically what it was. Just a very simple yet small but painful break. Just a chip, not a chip, but just a crack right on the edge of the bone, and it was just, ooh, I don't know. It was, so, she's taking care of it, trying to help her if I can. She's been very independent though, and
I'm stubborn.
She's stubborn. She is. She is stubborn. No, I am not. Excuse me for just one moment. Wow. That's a very interesting series of events. Okay. Well, it's really sad, isn't it? It's too bad. Well, anyway, folks. We move onward in life. We always do. And, let's see here. If you get a good VPN, you can change your IP. Mike, yeah, NordVPN is actually pretty good. I was referred to it by an acquaintance, and they suggested it, and it's actually really good. So that's what I do use. Let's see here. But once you do get it, you can get it for like a discounted rate if you get it on a 3-year deal. It's like $4 a month for it. But I do find that it's really good. We can use it on like multiple devices. I think that's up to 5 devices. Is that right, babe?
I think so.
Yeah. So it basically covers all of our iPads and our 2 computers that we use. So yeah, it's awesome. And let's see here. Debbie, it's called Nord, N-O-R-D, as in David, and then it's VPN separate after that. I think it's like nordvpn.com, or you just type it into Google, and but don't go to the app store. Go to the site and sign up for it through there and download the app through their links. It's much easier process, and But yeah, once it's very easy to use, very, very, very easy to use, and that will give you the access. All you have to basically do is it comes up on your screen. Actually, I can just show you what it looks like. Since we're in a downtime here on the feed, I'm going to turn my screen to show you my TV. Might be hard to tell by what you're seeing here. Yeah, that's very blurry. It's hard to show you that. So that won't work. But what I have there, it's a map of the United States, and actually it gives you a map of the world. And then what you can do is within that app, you can select the country that you want to represent that you are staying in or located in at the time. So all I just simply do is I click on Canada, and then it gives you multiple options, but sets you up with the quickest VPN that you can get to. And then what it does is it masks you for protection, so it doesn't really detect where you really are from. Because you notice a lot of times, like when you go on, if you don't have a VPN, you go on a website, and all of a sudden it says, like, the weather in your area is 52 degrees and sunny, and you're like, well, what the fuck? I didn't say anything. It knows where I live? Yes, because it puts little things in there like they call cookies, and then it determines from that where you are, because it pings your IP address. And that's not something like when you go to the bathroom. It's just the address that you have for your computer. It's a digit code everybody has, and that identifies what country you're in. So what this does is it jumps onto another country's grid, pings off of their system, masks you as if you're in Canada, and then while you're there in Canada in a virtual way, you can then view Canadian websites content, not just the sites themselves. Like if you go to bigbrothercanada.ca without a VPN, you will not be able to watch Big Brother episodes there. You will not be able to watch the live feed if you're in America. But if you have a VPN, you can go over there, and it will give you the information of anything as if you are in Canada yourself. So that's how it works. Yeah, and see, Phoenix, with you, it would be a two-pronged thing, because for you, you'd have to get a you'd have to get a VPN, and you'd have to get CBS All Access, which would be a double whammy. You'd be paying $7 a month, or $8 a month for that, plus the $3.99 a month for NordVPN. But then again, I mean, depending on how you want to look at it, it could be worth it to you. So. Yeah, I mean, they do have, they do have free trial too, so, I mean, it's worth it. You can go and try it. I learned about it, again, through an acquaintance that, shared that information with me, and I really appreciated that, so. Oh, hey, Nurse Julie. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, let me see if I can find the link there for you. Again, folks, we're still in downtime right now. If they don't come back real soon, I'll probably be just kind of jumping off here for a bit. Let's see what we got here. Nord VPN. Let me just see what I've got here for the link. Okay, there's a link for you guys. That's how you can go and find NordVPN's website. That's where you can go. So feel free to go over there and check it out. It's really worth it. I do like it a lot. And it does add some extra security to your network and to your... It's military-grade encryption that they use. Now, of course, they say it's military-grade encryption. Now, I don't know what grade of military-grade encryption it is. I mean, it could be First Gulf War era encryption. It might be Second Gulf War encryption. We don't know. It could be now encryption. I don't know. But it does actually, it's highly regarded. It's got like 4.5 stars, whatever the hell it is, on the App Store. It's like the #1 VPN app out there, and reasonably priced. And I'm not trying to do like a commercial for it or anything, because I don't have any sponsors or any of that shit. Just saying. I believe in a VPN a hell of a lot more than I do. I mean, I still have like antivirus software and things like that, which you should always have. But a VPN will help you in a lot of ways, a lot more, especially if you don't go and download a lot of shit. You know, that's where you get your viruses and stuff from, is if you're downloading things and just unnecessary crap and browsing a shit ton. That's where you get your problems. But with a VPN, that helps to protect you from your personal information getting taken out. It helps to enhance, anyway. Anyway, no problem, folks. I hope you enjoy that, or hope you get something good out of it. Alright, well, to be honest with you, folks, there's not much else I can give you for information. They seem to be in an extended downtime here. So I will keep an eye on the feeds. If something comes back, I'll make sure to let you know, and I'll come back on if it's reasonable. But if there's really nothing going on, then I'll just come back tomorrow night, give you an update after tomorrow night's episode. We'll be on at our normal time, which is 10:30 Eastern, here on Toe the Camel. I'm getting that. Yeah, I'll take care of that. Thank you. So 10:30 p.m. here on Toe the Camel tomorrow. And then we'll send this upload to our other channel onto Big Brother Bry. So wish you all good luck. Have a good night. I see it's now midnight out on the East Coast. So Zeta, good night to you, dear. Kimmy, same to you, if you're still around. And Kim might have actually tapped out already. Oh, no, actually, she's still there. But thanks, Phoenix, Mike, Debbie, everybody that's been here tonight. I think I've mentioned pretty much everybody. Nurse Julie, of course. Absolutely, Nurse Julie. Tommy Tremonti, absolutely, yes. Thank you, Tommy. Wonk, was today 2 weeks, or is today Monday or Tuesday? Hopefully later this week we should be getting that stuff. Okay. Tommy, just letting you know, tomorrow is officially 2 weeks since I placed that order for that shirt for you. And then Kim, your hat, your championship hat, same thing. So he did tell me 10 to 12 business days. Tomorrow would be 10 business days. So I'm going to give him, I'll call him by the end of the week. If he does not have that, then I will get up his ass about it. But he's been real good and taking care of stuff for me. So, plus he's got a whole new batch of shirts and gray ones, actually. We're going to have some gray ones. They're gray, right? Yeah? Yep. And also a very small amount of limited edition hats that we will have too. So, but we'll keep you apprised of that when we get them. But until tomorrow night, this is me saying peace, love, that thing. And we'll see you later. And say good night, Wonky.